Today on the table, we have an 80 series Colt National Match. So this has nothing to do with the long series that we've been doing on the channel going from 1983 down to 1957. This is an 80s series, so it is after the 70s series. And again, the 70s series were made from 1970 to 1983. Now this is an 80 series, which is a Mark IV. You can see right here. It says Series 80s Colt, and then it says Mark IV. They made these from 1983 until 1996. You can see that here. It is almost identical to the ones that we've gone over before, the ones from the 60s and the 70s. Has the exact same adjustable trigger, hammer, walnut grips with a gold medallion in them. And they also do have their same national match barrels, which you can see here on the top. Right there. It says Colt 45 Auto and then NM right there at the end, which you should be able to see okay on the screen. Now, the biggest differentiation with these is that inside there's actually 4 extra pieces between the hammer and the trigger. That is a drop protection. So it's actually just a few little pieces in there that prevent it. So they did it as a safety feature. And so now when you drop it, then it would not fire. Now, have the 70s series really fired from drop? There's probably a few, thus reasoning for them to make that change, but it was never a major problem. And plus, when you have ones that are this nice and, pretty looking, why would you want to drop it? I mean, I get it for accidents, but, you don't want to do that. A lot of enthusiasts or diehard people will say they can feel the difference in the trigger pull because of those extra pieces, meaning there's a delay or harder trigger, a little bit more lag. No, you're not. They do actually sell kits. So you can have those, you can take those pieces out and there's just one single piece that overrides that. And then that way it makes it more like a 70s series. Now on these 80 series though, the serial numbers do start with FN. You can see that right here. So that's a pretty easy way to figure out, what you have. This one is a 1984. So this is an 84 80 series. So it's really early on when they started making them. And again, it's a 7-shot 1911 45 caliber. It's the same blue. I mean, maybe it's just a tiny bit different. It might be a little bit more black than the blue that they did in the 70s. But, still a really, really nice finish. This one does not even have the idiot scratch on here from the reassembly. If you can see that there, there's no idiot scratch on this, which is really nice. And then we can do, which I guess we should have done earlier, is a quick safety check. So you can see here that it is not loaded, and it does have its original mag here. You can see Colt 45. But this one I've actually shot quite a bit, and it shoots fantastic. Again, I'm a collector. I'm not some crazy target shooter of any kind like that. So for me, I don't feel the difference with having those 4 extra parts, for that drop protection. It shoots ridiculously straight. It never jams, never everything stovepipe. I've never had any problems with it whatsoever. There's no play in the slide at all, which is crazy. The only thing you'll ever hear rattling is just the grip safety, but there's no play in it whatsoever. And it does have its adjustable Ellison rear sight on it, but they don't get as much, fanfare as the 70s series do. So you can find these actually for a lot less. They usually are $400 or $500 less per pistol versus a 70s series, but they are really, really nice, and I would highly recommend, if you don't have one, to get one if you are in the market to look for one. Let me know if you have one, if you shoot it all the time. Tell me in the comments about yours, what your years yours is and such. Yeah, thanks for watching.